So I've been asked to do another video about a New Age fool. And one thing that really knocks these fools out of the ballpark automatically is they don't even get some of the most basic occultism correct. Okay? When people start talking about, there are different, don't get me wrong, there are different frequencies, there are different realms that all things exist in the universe. But many of these people who talk about, coming from the fourth dimension and all this type of BS, they usually don't even get some of the most basic things right. They talk usually about a lot of gooey, sticky nonsense about Jesus, but they completely leave out, the sciences of the Bhagavad Gita, the sciences of Brahmacharya, the sciences of you name it. The critical things, a lot of these people completely leave out. And this one is Rashad Jamal or something like that, I think is his name. I'm not entirely sure what his name is, but it says on the article, Rashad Jamal is a New Age prophet with a huge online following among esoteric black communities. Has been convicted of child molestation, cruelty to children. And many times you can tell these people just by the way they speak, just by their fruits. This guy, he kind of already strikes you as somebody that's not really, he's kind of, he kind of seems like he's of the world, not really, in a very materialistic viewpoint, from point of view. There's spiritually being of the world, and then there's physically being of the world, which is what's bad. It's not that the Mother Earth is bad. It's just that the material, people, this thing that we call Earth is actually the material bushel, which is over the Earth. He has been convicted of child molestation and cruelty to children, according to court documents obtained by Motherboard. A Georgia judge sentenced him to 18 years in prison and 22 more on probation, for a total of 40 years. Jamal is among the most influential in a group of loosely affiliated spiritual influencers. Spiritual influencers, right? So-called spiritual influencers with large followings on Instagram and TikTok. TikTok's kind of a giveaway anyway. Anybody who understands basic occultism knows that one of the most important things in any type of spiritual practice or in yoga is being able to concentrate. And you know what TikTok does? It gives you the brain capacity of a goldfish if you continually use it. So, no master that wants to take any of his messages seriously is ever going to use TikTok. Jamal has more than 84,000 followers on Instagram, nearly 176,000 on TikTok. So most of them's on TikTok, and 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. As Motherboard has previously reported, several of his most ardent followers have themselves been arrested. So what does that tell you? Sometimes it, in confrontations with police and the public stemming from their unusual beliefs, including 2 cases involving murder, his conviction was immediately generated new conspiracy theories, whatever that means, because I don't know. I don't know them enough to know whether they're conspiracy theories or not, and I have reasons I don't use that term, because conspiracy theory has it can be used to show the ignorance of someone, but it can just as easily be used to cover up truth, which is why I don't use the term conspiracy theory. Among his most devoted followers who insist that the case against him is designed to quell his spiritual power and reach. That's very odd that he would say that. That anybody would say that the case against him is designed to quell his spiritual power and reach. Jamal, whose legal last name is White, has convinced of 1 court of child molestation and 1 court of cruelty to children in the 1st degree. Whether or not this is true, I don't know. I don't have the evidence. He was found not guilty on another count of child molestation. The child he was convicted of abusing is the child of his previous romantic partner. That's very strange. With whom he also has a son. Darshell Smith, with whom he also has a son. Smith previously told his Vice that she's been subject to harassment and treats from Jamal's followers after going to the police, which she did after her child disclosed the abuse to her. Sounds like a pretty shady individual, and definitely not someone who is taking any spiritual practice seriously. There are profound claims that could be made. I could make a claim right now if I wanted to, and I'm not going to do it, of things that are true spiritually. You know? And some of it can be beings from other planets and stuff like that, but the fact of the matter is that a lot of the more materialistic individuals talk like this also. They talk about, just look at Heaven's Gate, for example. People who killed themselves because they thought they were going to get, put into a UFO because they killed themselves or something, and go to some paradise. It's really quite unfortunate because they take things that have an outline of truth and they fill it up with complete bullshit, complete nonsense. Like, for example, there are these beings in these higher realms and higher, this stuff exists, but they attach this really nasty stuff to it, like use it to rape people and, and talk about how people need to die in order to go to heaven or some stupid shit like that. I think Heaven's Gate, if you think about it for for just a moment, I think it was a government operation to intentionally kill off certain gullible people that would be that would not be good if, certain gullible people, I don't think that they were in the right to do it, but I think that was some kind of government thing, if you really think about it. His bizarre beliefs, he claims to be a semi-divine being brought back to Earth to heal the planet. That's everyone's job, is to help heal the planet. I don't know what makes this guy so special. The helpers are already here. They can only do so much in a physical body. I mean, that it just doesn't work that way exactly. Everything, we have to meet God halfway. It's not like, God's just going to do everything for us. Talks about healing the earth, says black and Latino people are gods and goddesses. This is a bunch of black Hebrew Israelite type thinking baloney. Doesn't mean anything. The only reason some people are even white is because they migrated. It's not like we don't all have the same base blood. I don't even know if it's black or what it is. I don't really know what the original humans looked like, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we could have all been black at some point. It's not like we evolved from cavemen and black people came from spacecrafts or something, right? That's got nothing to do with that. NBA players of being synthetic robots, says the government is modifying the weather. That is partly true, and repeats a variety of anti-vaccine talking points. See, a lot of people, they put all this together and they think, well, this guy's crazy, so every single point he makes is crazy. The vaccine, this is not really a matter of spiritual stuff whatsoever. I mean, you can look into it. It's not even the most basic understanding of human biology. You're not going to put something in your body to heal your body. Your body has to get rid of things. Right? You're not going to heal it by adding shit. Because that's just going to cause a burden on it. That's the reason why a lot of people, when they fast, they heal a lot of things. There are some cases where you got to put something, inside your body to neutralize it, but a virus is not one of those things. A virus, you starve it out. That's how you quote-unquote, kill a virus. If you want to hear more about that, go to Tassie TV. You'll hear what I think about that. His online platform of Universal of Cosmetic Intelligence sells videos of his lectures as well as crystals and jewelry, and has marketed in person mass meditations. It's also a home for his rap videos. Rap videos. Jamal previously had a more conventional career, tracks as an upcoming rapper. So, we're just going to call this part one. And this is nonsense. Rap, meditation don't even go together, and they're not even what most people call meditation is a lesser state anyway. It's not the truest form of meditation, and we're just going to end it off there. This is Jamal part 1.